Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching Channels Television celebrating 21 years of professional broadcasting. This is the news at 10. A reminder of our major stories now. Federal government warns foreign mission to Nigeria against violation of rules of diplomatic communication, especially in issuance of travel advisories. President Muhammadu Buhari joins other world leaders for the 6th Tokyo International Conference on African Development in Nairobi, Kenya. And Vice President Osinbajo makes case for leadership driven by trust as he kickstarts the 25th anniversary of the creation of Delta State. And violence erupts in Zimbabwe after police fire tear gas at opposition leaders and hundreds of demonstrators. Do remember that all our top stories can be found on our website is channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Besides the news and updates, the Channels TV app has an Eyewitness feature. We encourage you to use it to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
And now to some of the pictures you sent into our Eyewitness portal. First is this one from Abraka Market along Asaba-Onitsha Expressway, showing a truck that skidded off the road in an accident. Our Eyewitness reporter has asked drivers to take it easy on our roads. And similarly is this one from Zongo-Avieli area of Etsako West local government area in Edo State, showing vehicles involved in an accident. Our Eyewitness reporter is appealing to motorists to be more careful while driving. And that picture is followed by this one from Awka, the Anambra State capital, showing a bad road. Our Eyewitness reporter is asking the government to repair this road. And this picture came in from Badagry Seme Expressway, showing a car without a left rear tire. Our Eyewitness reporter wants traffic wardens to keep an eye on such offenders. And lastly is this picture from Ikorodu area of Lagos State. Our Eyewitness reporter is warning commercial bus drivers against overloading. We do sincerely thank you for sending in those pictures, as we ask that you keep them coming.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
And in continuation of our discussion on the end of the NBA conference that just ended in Port Harcourt, still with me in the studio is Mr. Wahab Shitu, of course, a legal practitioner. Just before we went on that break, I was asking you, what is the line of thoughts concerning conflicting court judgments that we've seen in recent times? For example, the case in Abia State where we had double pronouncements from the courts. What has the NBA been able to do to address this?
What you have just referred to is one of the issues discussed in the conference, and the NBA noted that development with a lot of concern. And I think the consensus of the stakeholders now is to put in place measures that will forestall such occurrence. And I think the Chief Justice of the Federation, who was the chairman of the opening section of the conference, also alluded to that efforts have been made to ensure certainty in the law by avoiding some of these conflicting judgments. But what came out clearly from the conference is the resolve of all the stakeholders, including lawyers, to deliver on effective and efficient administration of justice system, to forestall delays in the adjudicatory process, and to combat corruption and forestall impunity, and generally raise standards of the legal profession in terms of efficiency and effectiveness. Because we believe that the lawyer, particularly the legal profession, the legal practitioner, has a lot of role to play in ensuring the growth and development of the country. And we cannot play that role if we do not put our house in order. And I think it provided an opportunity for lawyers to do a lot of soul searching. Because we are concerned about declining, standards, professional and ethical standards. We are concerned about declining quality of legal education. We are concerned about loss of public confidence in the legal profession, and the resolve of lawyers who attended the conference is to change the narrative.
Mr. Wahab Shitu, legal practitioner, I want to thank you always when you come on the News at 10 to share your thoughts with us here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Indeed. Eliminating corruption in Nigeria may not be achieved unless the judiciary is allowed to carry out its functions without interference. This remark was made by the President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Comrade Ayuba Waba, at the opening ceremony of the 3rd National Delegate Conference of the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria in Katsina State, northwest of Nigeria. Comrade Waba added that the NLC will continue to fight against obnoxious policies by some state governments and for the autonomy of councils.
The fight against corruption should not be limited to the center. In fact, where it is needed most is states and the local governments, where the funds of the local government is being misappropriated. We are aware of that. And therefore, it's also fundamental, as we talk the issue of autonomy of the judiciary, the autonomy of the local government must be also taken side by side. This is the only way we can be able to bring development to our people at the grassroots level. Anything outside that is lip service, and therefore corruption cannot be fought headlong.
You're watching the News at 10 on Channels Television, live from Lagos. Time now to switch gears now to our Abuja studios, where Ibrahim Adra is standing by to take us through. Ibrahim.
Many thanks, Gimba. Now, the federal government may have to reconsider the suggestions in some quarters for the setting up of state police across the country to effectively tackle the security challenges in the country. A former Minister of Police Affairs, Mr. Ibrahim Lem, made this call at a forum on good governance in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. He argued that the nation's police force is grossly incapacitated to take care of the security needs of the people.
Security of lives and property is a primary objective of any sensitive government and should be taken seriously at all times. Hence, this forum by a civil society organization is seeking to find solutions to security issues that Nigeria has been contending with.
There is need to amend the portion of the Constitution to allow for states to have police. There is need for that. I believe we need to have that. I believe not only state police, we need local government police. I believe we need community policing. Israel is a place I know very well. Their security system is one of the best in the world. They have compulsory security service. Community policing is part and parcel of their security system.
Other speakers at the event focused on how to ensure good governance and stability in the polity.
I am not the president of Nigeria, but I probably have authority over some sectors of this nation. In what way can I affect my immediate environment?
We need to build, through restructuring, the true spirit of pan-Nigerianism. And if we don't restructure, there's no way we can contain the centrifugal socio-political forces today threatening us.
One key suggestion raised by participants is how to provide the dividends of democracy to the people. This, they say, must be backed with a strong political will by those in government.
Meanwhile, a special tactical squad set up by the Acting Inspector General of Police, IGP Ibrahim Idris, has arrested 29 car-snatching suspects from different states of the country. 12 exotic vehicles were also recovered by the squad, which says the operation to end carjacking and stealing in Nigeria would continue. According to the spokesman for the police, Mr. Don Auna, the special tactical squad working on intelligence reports in Kogi and Edo states also arrested 8 suspects in connection with kidnapping, armed robbery and cattle rustling in the 2 states. And here in the FCT, the police command has also been giving account of its efforts at tackling crime in the territory. At a news conference in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory Police Commissioner, Mr. Mohammed Mustafa, confirmed the arrest of a consultant gynecologist who takes undue advantage of his female clients. These are some of the suspects arrested by the Federal Capital Territory Command of the Nigerian Police, alongside some of the items recovered from them. Over 40 of them were arrested within the last 1 month for various offences. Their offences range from car snatching to kidnapping and fraud.
A medical doctor who is a gynecologist and he has a hospital, but he has been abusing the wives of other people, sexual exploitation and abuse, and he has been arraigned in court. In fact, as a matter of fact, he had a child with the wife of somebody.
Some of the items recovered from the suspects include 13 motorcycles, 6 cars, 9 wristwatches, 6 phones, as well as armored cables and other electronics. The police chief explains their mode of operation.
Some details about this notorious gang. As I told you, he has been involved in these activities of snatching for the past 17 years or so, and also recruiting members, people who are in prison. We don't want to mention the names. So in the course of our investigation, we do hope we're going to recover a lot of these vehicles. The vehicles, as they take it out from here, they just take it across and sell it for 1 million naira, no matter how costly the vehicle is.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Central Bank of Nigeria directs commercial lenders to scrutinize customers' accounts to prevent illegal money transfers. Please be sure to join us again.